Alright guys, it's time to talk about Litecoin on the channel for the first time. Now keep in mind, I don't have any Litecoin in my bag. It is just a coin that is pumping today, which, I'm not really against Litecoin, but a lot of people say if you have Litecoin, you might as well have Bitcoin, guys. So I kind of totally agree with this. I do believe Bitcoin is just the best alternative. And I think even the project leader left this project and sold all their Litecoin too a long time ago, guys. So keep that in mind if you're buying Litecoin. Now let's take a quick look at the technicals here. Basically, it's at levels it hasn't seen since beginning of April, really. And it did get a rejection here at the, let's say, $114 level a couple of times recently. Last was back in, April, first week of April, and July of 2023. So it did get rejected, but now it has made a higher high. That is nice to see, guys. That, signals that this is getting a little bit stronger and that probably this is going to move to the upside. So yeah, I do believe, we're in store for a little bit higher prices with Litecoin. A little bit longer look at this from the longer time frame here since back in, 2019, guys. Basically, I think we need to get above about $147 for this to be really, really bullish. And that would take us basically to this upper range of trading. Now, I don't know if there's probably that many people from this upper half of trading. Probably everybody has sold, or most everybody, if they're not DCAing into Litecoin. So yeah, I just think that's the point where this gets mega bullish. And, then you can probably see the higher prices, up here at what was the highest, like around 388 was where it closed the candle. But the highest price, $413, guys. So yeah, I think that's where it needs to cross. And then I personally will get a lot more bullish on Litecoin myself. The fib retracement here, you can see also this is getting rejected at the top of the lowest level of the Fibonacci. So you can see, guys, this is the reaccumulation phase here for Litecoin. But yeah, it has actually held it down last week and so far this week. Now, if I put this on the daily time frame, okay, it was yesterday. It got rejected here exactly at this Fibonacci, guys. So let's see if it can clear this. The longer the candle, the better, guys. If we can seal, daily candles and weekly candles above this, yeah, that's another thing that would signal that this would be a little bit more bullish as well. Look at the tokenomics, guys, of Litecoin. There's only 84 million, 4 times more than Bitcoin. I'm not sure why that number was chosen, but it was chosen. Now, all-time high, like I said, CoinGecko says 410, Binance says 413. So anywhere around there, it's all-time high, guys. Not going to argue over that. But it's definitely not going down to the all-time low anytime soon, guys. Yeah, so let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Now, Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a dump today. Nothing really to be too concerned, guys. I did draw this little trend line here to show you that it may come down and retest 93,200. And after that, guys, I think this is the line in the sand, basically. 90,004 or 500. I keep adjusting it and moving it a little bit. So it's around 90,400 or 500, guys. Really doesn't matter. It's within $100 or so. No lines are perfect. I always want to say no influencer has perfect lines. Just keep that in mind. Now, the target of this little bull flag, guys, we still haven't reached it. We got close. 100,700 is that target or so, or 800. On my other PC, it's 700. So anyways, guys, just keep that in mind. And the top of this Fibonacci lies at about 102,000. So we do need to break through that. So anyways, let's take a quick look here at crypto total market cap. Now, we are getting a little bit of a dump. We are retesting this line, actually. So that kind of is a good thing to see. Let me just bring this over slightly, guys. And yeah, I'm going to leave that right there. So you can see we retested it and we are getting a bounce, guys. So I do think we will see this, go up a little bit throughout the day, and I don't think we have anything really to worry about. I think this is just a retest before continuation. Taking a look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, guys. This is excluding. It is, getting also a dump today. but it actually didn't come down to retest this line like the one with Bitcoin. So still nice to see. I think altcoins are actually holding up quite well. So yeah, and if we take a look at the dominance, guys, you can see that it actually broke through this level at what, 56.9, and actually is retesting this today. So it is getting pushed down at the moment, but it was higher a little while ago, actually while I was making lunch, guys. And yeah, while the candle is green, I do think we're going to see a continuation. Maybe we even retest this tomorrow again before pushing down to the 55.93 level. Going to look at the monthly returns, guys. November was quite nice, 37% up. December, okay, we have a little bit of dump right now, but we're only 2 days in. I do believe we're going to see 20, 30, maybe even 40% up, guys. You just never know. I think we saved a lot of power in October for November and December, and possibly January and February, because those are usually not bad months as well, as you see over here, guys. So now taking a look at altcoin season index, not altcoin season. This morning it was, I think it was a 78. I made a post on that in my feed there, but we're only 2 points under it, guys. In my opinion, this is altcoin season. I do believe we're going to work our way back up today. So I wouldn't really worry that we're 2 points under this right now. Now, fear and greed, yesterday was 81. We have cooled down just slightly. We're at an 80 today. I would like to see a push down to about 70, anywhere around there. Maybe upper 60s would be nice. Now, Pi cycle indicator, guys. This is probably the most important indicator of all. It has signaled the tops in past markets, and right now it's quite far away. So they haven't crossed yet, like you can see last time where it did cross. Although we did get a little bit higher, price with Bitcoin in that second little top there. Basically, this was the end of the bull market, guys. So we're still quite far away. So yeah, but be watching this. You never know. I think it's going to take 6 to 9 months to get there, but we have to wait and see, guys. Bubbles, guys, having a so-so day. A few projects: XRP, HBAR, IOTA. Actually, Uniswap is up today. Litecoin, like I'm doing this video on, and a few other guys like Aave and AVAX and things like this. So yeah, it's nice to see. I think we're going to see more green a little bit later today. Just have to be patient, guys. Now, economic calendar real quick. Today, there isn't really anything so important. There is just some ISM, manufacturing, and PMI and things like this. But that's, not too important. There is one FOMC, actually two, FOMC members speaking, or Fed members speaking. So now, if we look at the rest of the week, though, Tuesday, you do have some, we have JOLTS job openings on Tuesday. Wednesday, you have a little bit more like, PMI and things like this, ISM once again, like today. Thursday is not really anything. You do have imports, exports, initial jobless claims, things like that. But Friday is the big day. Friday, we do have non-farm payrolls, and we do have some other macro numbers, plus Michigan numbers. So yeah, that will be a big day. I think Friday is the most important day of this week. But, today we could see a little bit of volatility. I don't think too much. Possibly tomorrow will be a little bit more with the job openings. But yeah, Friday will be the most important day for sure. Speaking about all these macro numbers, guys, we're going to see big changes probably this week in these numbers. It just depends, basically, what JOLTS job openings holds for us, and non-farm payrolls probably. Plus, some of those ISM, PMI numbers, things like this. Yeah, it will affect us a little bit, but I think those two numbers this week will be the main game changers when it comes to an interest rate cut. So still, it hasn't changed much since the weekend or last week. Basically, it's still 2/3 believe we're going to get a cut, 1/3 believe no cut. If you want to stake your Litecoin, you can go to Coinondo and you can search for Litecoin. There's a lot of places to stake it, but be realistic, guys. You're probably only going to get a few percent. You're probably not going to get these 100, 160s, things like that. So even 17 or 15, 14% is a lot. I don't believe you'll get that either. There's got to be some catch. But anyways, guys, be careful wherever you choose to stake it. Also be careful. There is like times that you have to stake it for, you know, and it's locked up. You can't get it out sometimes. So, you know, flexible is always the best, I say, especially at this point in the bull run, because you don't want to be at a point where you can't sell, you know, your coins and it's locked up and then you miss out. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, if you like this video about Litecoin, guys, give this a thumbs up, you know, share it with your friends and everything. And guys, I really appreciate the support for this channel. We're over 600 subscribers right now. So yeah, I really, really thank you. And I'll be making more content for you guys in the near future, guys.